Before we close and have a reception, I have the pleasure of announcing this year's Charlie Towns Graduate Student Fellowship winner. Before I read this, let me say on a personal note, Charlie died a few months ago. So this is the first time we've had the privilege of giving this award in his name without him being here. And he always tried to be here or write a letter to the students congratulating them and supporting them. So let's have a silent blessing for a minute for dear Charlie. Amen. The CTNS Graduate Student Fellowship in Theology and Science is named in honor of Charles H. Towns, a member of the CTNS Board of Directors for nearly 30 years. It is extremely rare for even a distinguished scientist with a list of accolades a football field long to accomplish something that changes the course of civilization. Yet Charlie Towns has done so with his participation in the discovery of the maser and the laser. From CD players and barcode scanners to cataract and cancer surgery and dentistry without anesthetics. From national missile defense and controlled nuclear fusion to optical fibers and lunar laser ranging from laser desktop printers to multimedia laser light shows, from identity holograms on credit cards to floating navigational holograms used by airplane pilots, and so on. The laser has forever changed the landscape of our technological world. But what is of even greater importance for us here today is that for all these decades, Charlie has been a champion of the intellectual validity and ethical voice of religion to an often skeptical and occasionally dismissive scientific community. Charlie has been unremittingly outspoken in his conviction that science and religion are convergent, going back to his paper in 1966. Convergent rather than in conflict or isolated in separate realms. In particular, science should not be co-opted into the service of atheism and materialism, but instead celebrated as a lasting partner with world religions in service to the wider culture. Charlie has consistently voiced his conviction on an international stage. As a Nobel laureate in physics, with over 24 honorary degrees, and a member of such distinguished societies as the National Academy of Science and the Pontifical Academy of Science, Charlie has represented the world of theological education in places where you and I could never go, and to people who would never listen to us even if we got there. He has given energy, vision, and financial support to many institutions, including, notably, CTNS, that seek to bring science and religion into responsible and respectful dialogue. And he has addressed international audiences from Bangalore to UNESCO with the message that science can be a partner with religion in the quest for the ultimate meaning of life. The CTNS and GTU communities have been truly blessed by one of our members that goes from here, the Theological Academy, where we study, teach, and research together, into the austere, uncompromising turf of physics and cosmology, to convey and to embody in his life and values our shared good news of hope and faith. The purpose of the Charles Towns Fellowship is to recognize and offer modest financial support to doctoral students at the GTU who have demonstrated the ability to do highly promising research in theology and science. The selection is based on academic excellence, and students in any area of the GTU doctoral program with research focusing on theology and science are eligible to apply. With the research fellowship carrying this name, its recipients will be inspired by Charlie's pioneering leadership in scientific research and is an internationally recognized voice with a creative interaction between theology and science. Ki Wook Min entered the GTU with an impressive academic background. He completed an undergraduate major in physics at Jeongeun International University, Korea in 1998. And he took a MDiv magna cum laude from Hansen University in 2003. Ki Wook then completed an MA in theology here at the GTU in 2009. For the past 8 years, he has answered God's call to serve as pastor at the Korean Community Church in La Miranda, while pursuing his doctoral studies here at the GTU as a double full-time calling. An impressive example of time management. Significantly, he is co-author already with Franciscan scholar and former GTU faculty person Ken Osborne of the book Science and Religion, 50 Years Since Vatican II. Ki Wook is currently concentrating on his special comprehensive exams in systematic theology. These exams will explore the Christian doctrine of the Trinity in the context of the contemporary sciences. Ki Wook writes, quote, "I hope that through my special exam on the doctrine of the Trinity in the context of contemporary science, our Christian brothers and sisters will be able to understand the Trinity more easily." End quote. The sources for this research include Robert Jensen, Jürgen Rotman, Wolfhard Pannenberg, and Ted Peters. He will explore the new understanding of the doctrine of the Trinity suggested by former GTU doctoral student and now colleague of the East Coast, Professor Kirk Beckton-McNally, and by Ernie Simmons in light of quantum physics, focusing on the counterintuitive concept of quantum entanglement. Please join me in warmly recognizing and congratulating Ki Wook Min. Well, thank you all for coming today. It's been a great day. We will have some refreshments out in a minute, and this will give you a chance to talk to Marie in person. Let me thank Marie, James Rosenfeld, for our long history